Hello, everyone. We are continuing to roll with a bunch of stadiums submitted by you, the PS5 Stadium Creator community. Always happy to jump on and showcase some of these stadiums for you guys. We have 4 to show today from users that we've seen very recently, so let's dive right in. West Side Stadium in New York City, New York, comes to us from our good old buddy Sandman Dan. Altitude of 1,500 feet, built in 2021. Another phenomenal job from Dan. Let's take a look. We have more anomalies. We have Batter's Eyes back here, surrounded by a hill. I love it. You got the Mets home run apple out here in left center field. The show sign kind of buried in the bushes to the hill. I love it. And this one, wow, this looks great. He's got that big, long, I think this is Detroit's backdrop. It looks like the home run fence built right into the real home run fence. And that looks really, really cool. And then, of course, the bleachers right on top of it oh, look at that. That's like the camera well, right? And then you just throw some bleachers in there. Awesome. Great idea. You got a plaza level seating section right above it. Third deck way up here. This is cool. Wait, is this Detroit or is the other one Detroit? Where's this one from? That's not New Comiskey, is it? Or wherever the White Sox play now? I don't know. Where is this one from? Big City Tears. I don't know. Is that like a fake one? But I don't know. Either way, it looks really cool. He's got it blended in kind of to the concourse back here using the St. Louis like barbecue plaza thingy back here. I don't know what you call this thing. What do you call this big old thing? Yeah, they call it a plaza. Okay. Team store built right in. You got snacks over here, snack stand, the burgers joint right in here. This looks great. More anomalies. You've got the Minnesota Twins blended together, the Minnesota Twins backdrop. With stands, of course, built right in. Luxury seats coming out of it. Love it. Yeah, he told me that this one had a lot of anomalies, and he got creative with them. They look really great. Made the corner look really good. This is always a tricky area. I've said it time and time again. That area is tough. Made it look good. You got this looks like it could be like either luxury seats or the press box. Same thing up here. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Good idea. Using the plaza level seats for the upper deck. I think he's used that in stadiums that I've showcased before. It's a good idea. It kind of helps make the roof not hang off as much. Looks a little cleaner. Let's take a peek with the lights on. Looking good. Of course, we expect nothing less from Sandman Dan. Happens to be my favorite infield and outfield pattern. Great work as always, Dan. Love it. Look forward to seeing more from you. Let's head to the next one. As of the recording of this video, we are in the last full week of September. So it's obvious we can start talking Halloween. So I thought it made sense to bring up Horror Movie Field, brought to us by Murph075. We've seen stadiums from him before, and oh my god, this stadium is creepy. Built in Haddonfield, USA. Is that from a horror movie? High altitude, almost maxed out. Built in 1954. So you're going to hit home runs. Perfect backdrop to go with a horror movie, of course. You got an alien. Oh my god, the babies. Yeah, the babies are just damn creepy. Look, what the hell? Come on, babies. Why? Why would they do these? These just horrify. They're all over the place. My dear lord. You got the broke down buildings. Perfect. Elm Street. Yep, I know where that's from. Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy. I used to watch Freddy all the time. But more with the babies. Come on. Why don't you just put clowns in there? Look at this one sticking out from the thing. That's just wrong. All kinds of wrong. Is this from the dinosaur update, this old building? And how did he do the graveyards? What is this? Are these letters put together? That is fantastic. Yeah, these are that one lettering prop put together for tombstones. Awesome. Oh, and then the oh man, what a custom cemetery. That's beautiful. I mean, as beautiful as a cemetery can be. Personally, I wouldn't be caught dead in a cemetery. Heyo. No, no, seriously, seriously. Me in the cemetery, psh, over my dead body. Okay. Camp Crystal Lake. I believe we're talking Nightmare or not Nightmare on Elm Street. Friday the 13th. Jason, right? Oh, the broke down dock over here. Perfect. Oh my dear lord, Jason's mother was in here, right? Isn't she like dead and comes? I've only seen the original like once. What do we have over here? Uh-oh, the Lookout Hotel from Shining. This looks like the map. Can we find Jack Torrance in here someplace, frozen to death? I don't know. I love The Shining, and a very underrated movie, if you ask me, Doctor Sleep. I loved Doctor Sleep. I think it was more what Stephen King wanted The Shining to be like. Um, but The Shining was good in its own way. Don't get me wrong. It was very creepy, very cool. I love Jack Nicholson in that movie. But something about more babies and the why babies with the goats. I feel like the goats or something. What horror movie are the goats from? It's not ringing a bell. But you got The Farm from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Bates Motel, little psycho action. Yep, I've been on the lot. I've seen the building that they use out in L.A. when I was a freshman in high school. My buddy has relatives in L.A., Burbank, and we did a Universal lot tour, and this and Hill Valley from Back to the Future was part of it. So I think I have a picture of Hill Valley, not the hotel, but it was a really cool tour. What's over here? What's this one? Is this like Children from the Corn or something? I don't know. Either way, it's creepy. My dear lord. Is this part of Texas Chainsaw Massacre still? Children of the Corn was pretty creepy in its own way. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think I saw that movie once when I was a kid. I don't remember much about it, but I know it's got a huge cult following where they like dress up and like act along with the movie when they go to midnight screenings and stuff like that. I do know that. And then over here you have a UFO, often linked in with horror movies. There's supposed to be that new one on Hulu that's supposed to be real good with the girl from Last Man. What is it? Caitlin Danvers? I don't remember her name. But I hear that one's really good. I want to check that out. Amityville Horror. I saw that movie. I think Margot Robbie was in the original. Was it not Margot Robbie? Margot Kidder was in the original from Superman, Lois Lane. Very creepy movie. And then this one, I remember seeing this when I first checked the stadium out. Waverly Sanitarium. I don't remember this one, Waverly Hills. Is this its own movie? It looked like it's an actual tourist attraction that you can go to and tour. But I don't know much about that. So in the comments, feel free to let me know about that one. And then way up here, you got Frankenstein's castle with the tower to get the electricity to... I'm a huge young Frankenstein fan. Any movie that Gene Wilder yells and screams in, I'm on board. Love, love, love that. And then over here we have Dracula's Castle, of course. Now, this is a great stadium, but maybe one thing I would change is, don't you want the Lookout Hotel up high? Because I believe it's in a mountain, right? That they can't get to in the winter, so they don't... You know, that's why Jack Torrance is there to kind of keep an eye on it while it's closed for the winter months. But overall, man, this is so fun. Great ideas in here. Very creative to build it. And I didn't know you could get these mountains that big. Or are these like... Oh, crap. Did I just delete one by accident? Well, I don't have to save it. Sorry about that. Don't want to tarnish your work there, Murph. But man, perfect backdrop, like I said, with the babies, though. Come on, babies. Dolls in general. Annabelle, my grandparents used to have a doll at their house that used to freak me and my cousins out. Ugh. Oh, yeah, it is Children of the Corn. I didn't see that sign before. There it is. Yeah, Children of the Corn's pretty creepy. How about Village of the Damned? Have you ever seen that one? That's pretty disturbing with Christopher Reeve and Kirstie Alley. The kids kind of like take over people's minds and like make them kill themselves and stuff. It's pretty freaky. But yeah, Murph, thank you so much for sharing this stadium. I love it. I'm surprised I haven't seen this downloaded and re-uploaded more. But instead, I get Costco frickin' parking lot field. Now, I'm sorry, I don't like to sit and bash other people's stadiums, but can someone please tell me what the hell is the big deal with that stadium? I'm sorry. Now that I've brought it up, I just have to look into it. Watch this. When I go through the vault, we'll see it like 15 times in 2 pages. I don't understand it. Is it something that helps you grind and get XP or something? I don't get why everyone has to download. Look at this. There it is. The first one. Costco. Oh, someone added an airplane to it. It's a building with a parking lot and houses. That's all it is. And it's downloaded and re-uploaded 15 billion times. I'm so sorry if you created the stadium because, I mean, okay, it looks cool. Okay? It looks like it could be really Costco. But is it that good where it's, look at this. 15 times. And every time I try to find new stadiums, I have to go through this thing 50 billion times. This one and the sports complex one with the 3 different stadiums in one thing. Come on, how practical is that? I'm sorry, I'm way off on a tangent, but someone please explain why that stadium is so great that it's uploaded and re-uploaded 75 gajillion times. All right, rant over. Murph loved horror movie stadium. Let's move on to the next one. We're heading back to Brooklyn. We have Brooklyn Field in Brooklyn, New York. Altitude of 207 feet, built in 2023. Another one from Sewell 21. We showed you his first stadium in the last video. Very quirky dimensions, and it looks really cool. Great placement of plaza level and upper deck seats in both right and left field. Having the bridge in the background, of course, and the big city in the background. Looks great. I love this concourse with the escalator taking you up to this plaza level seating. Perfect. Oh, look, he added this building to the top of Ballpark East. Makes a lot of sense. Looks really cool. Great little concession stand over here. You're going to order a hot dog here, and boom, you're going to get a home run ball landed in your dog. Quite possibly hit by Steve Stewart, because I just may use this in the Ricky Davis Lake. Even though I already have a Brooklyn stadium. But I like this one. This one's very nice. Pretty standard down first, third, and behind home plate. But yeah, I mean, it's just clean. And Sewell has a lot of cool, clean-looking stadiums. You got the concourse behind the batter's by, little wiffle ball field from Philadelphia. You got the team store and a Hall of Fame circle thingy from Cleveland. I like this little area, the bricked in with the pine trees. Entry gate over here behind center field. More fan seating or some kind of clubhouse. Yeah, Sewell's got some good stuff. His newest one is really good, and I'll show that one in a future video. But he requested one more first, so in the next one, we'll take a look at that one. Let's see how this looks with the lights on. Amazing. Oh, I didn't even notice the scoreboard is way up here. I like it. Dig it. He's got the bridge lit up, or that hotel lit up back there. Yeah, this one looks great. I really like this one a lot. Again, very quirky dimensions, and I like that. I like my quirky dimensions a lot. Sewell, thanks again for showcasing your video here, or having me showcase it for you. Again, check out his page too. He's got more of his stadiums and videos there. But again, I ask you, don't bail on me when you watch his, because his presentation is so much better than mine, so much more professional looking. But yeah, we'll move on. The last stadium we'll take a look at today is Sea Life Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Altitude of 2,525 feet, built in 2023. This is another one from our buddy Wally74W. Love, love, love the stadium. I love this facing of this bleacher section. I always call these bleachers. I'm sorry. I know they're not really bleachers, but when they don't have like an upper deck above them, even though they're not bleacher style seats, I tend to call these bleachers. So it's going to happen. I'm sorry. I like burying this sign just to, showcase these couple ones. I love that a lot. I love using this scoreboard as kind of, like just for this base. It looks really nice. I always wanted to try to use this in a stadium, but I can never pull it off where it looks good. And then, putting the hit it here sign in between is a great idea. Having the laser ribbon, still saying that well. Thank you. Perfect scoreboard for this center field. He's got the lighthouses surrounding the batter's eye and a whale up here, of course, for Sea Life Field. Hall of Fame side, you got some balloons. And then I saw the shadow, yeah, he's got a little flyby working out here. His stadiums are always pretty compact, and I always like the compact. This is probably more of a minor league stadium. He's got that blue building again, working out. As I said in the last video, he used this building before. I never thought it looked that great, but the way he puts them in, it looks great. So, hats off to you there, Wally. This is always a cool building to use. Anytime you can, get that in looking good, I like it. The show 23, the speakers. Oh, lighthouse way back here. Got a huge radio tower back here. This is a big custom building. It's like a giant version. Look at that. That's a cool idea. All right. Fantastic. Let's turn on the lights, see how it looks. Probably won't get the shadow of those planes anymore. Yeah, Wally's got some interesting stuff. Like Wally stadiums a lot. Oh, I didn't even notice the ship coming through. That's cool. You got another balloon back here. Hot air balloon. I love it. Great work, Wally. Thank you so much to everybody who submitted a video. I love doing this. I love, like I said, if I want to find a good stadium, I got to look at Costco 30 gajillion times. So it's nice when you guys just say, here's some good ones. Show them. If you want your stadium on Studio 44, please leave the name of that stadium right in the comments below. Leave your username along with it. And I'm going to give another shout out to Adrian. Adrian, we've been back and forth on your comments. Adrian 13, 1975. You want me to showcase Pioneer Field, and I want to showcase that for you. But there are multiple stadiums named Pioneer Field, and I can't find out which one is yours because for whatever reason they don't post your name on it. So if you could give me a few more details about your stadium so I can find it and pick it out, I'll be more than happy to showcase it for you. I feel so terrible that I haven't been able to do it, but for whatever reason, I just can't pull you up by looking up your username. So, yeah, if you get that to me, I'll showcase it as soon as possible. If you like listening to me enough, you don't have to stop at Stadium Creator videos. We have our podcast, Respect the Pick, up and running, plenty of shorts, plenty of full podcast episodes. We are on TikTok, we are on YouTube, and I think have a couple on Instagram or Facebook. But check us out. We're pretty fun. I won't show a clip today, but I'll pull up some more in the future. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please throw me a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button because there's plenty more coming soon.